All right, y'all. Come on. This is Knock Abuse No More with your host, Dr. and Evangelist K.R. Rich, where we're here to help you admit what you feel in order to heal from the effects of narcissistic abuse. How y'all doing today on this lovely Wednesday morning? Come on, y'all. I pray that you all are blessed, that you're stress free, narcissistic free, abuse free. And if you are not, we're going to be talking about some things today. Again, my name is Dr. K.O. Rich with Narc Abuse No More, where we're here to help you admit what you feel in order to heal from the effects of narcissistic abuse, because your feelings do matter. Yes, they do. But before we go on with today's podcast, I'd like to invite you to visit us on our website at www.narcabusenomore.org. Again, that website address is www.narcabusenomore.org. And on the website, you'll find valuable information regarding narcissism, relationships. And if you have missed any of these podcasts, all you have to do is go directly to our website and listen to it from there. Now, just to let you know, we're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but on July the 1st, that's going to be changing because we're going to be doing impromptu videos or podcasts. There are going to be Narc Abuse No More moments, Narc Abuse No More moments. So we're not going to have podcasts for the most part over 15 minutes, and that's going to start today because I have had a busy morning, and this is going to be the first of this is going to be one of those Narc Abuse No moments this morning, okay? So let's get on right into it. What are we talking about today in the 15-minute Narc Abuse No More moment? Excuse me. This is giving you a chance to actually see how it's going to roll out when we actually started officially July the 1st. So today we are talking about 15 signs that you are dealing with a narcissist. 15 signs that you are dealing with a narcissist. And as always, I'd love to give you a website where you get this valuable information, www.mindbodygreen.com, www.mindbodygreen.com. All right, let's go. Number one of the signs that you're dealing with a narcissist has to be the best at everything. Okay, so they cannot stand to be second. And this is not to say that you're not supposed to do your best in all areas of your life. Yes, we are. And we are to achieve for greatness as God would have us to do. However, it doesn't mean that you are to walk all over everyone, try to be competitive with everyone. Now, if you're playing basketball and you got one team against another one, then that's normal. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, they are always competing with you because they always want to be better than you. And even if you do something that may be better than them, they're not going to congratulate you. They're not going to say, hey, you did a good job or whatever the case may be. They're going to be hating on you because they want to be your competitor. Again, you're not competing with them, but they're competing with you. Number two, narcissists constantly have a need for attention. If they're not the center of attention, then they cannot stand it. So therefore, they get their validation from other people giving them attention. They have to be the center of attention. For example, it could be your wedding day, but the narcissist will try to make it about them. Have you ever seen those mother-in-laws that come in with a white dress? Now, we know that the bride is normally supposed to be the one wearing the white dress unless she has decided that she's going to have her whole entire party wear white, black and white. Sometimes they do that. However, I'm talking about these narcissists. Oh, I'm going to go in with white. Oh, I'm going to go in with all red and everything just to make sure that I outshine the bride. Okay, so these are the type of people that have a constant need for attention. They always want your attention. They don't want you to share it with anyone. That's why they try to manipulate your time, your energy, and everything else because they're craving that attention. Number three, again, they have the need to be perfect. So they don't want people to see their flaws. Now, most of us don't want people to see the downside of us, but this goes to a certain extreme. Okay, they cannot stand to for anybody to see that they are less than perfect. They want to have the perfect image, make it seem like they have the perfect family, make sure they have the perfect job, the perfect car, the perfect whatever. They want to seem like they're perfect in everyone's eyes. Now, we all have flaws, and when you're talking about maturity, you can admit those flaws. Some things you might say, okay, it's a little embarrassing to admit. I will say that, for myself. However, when you are, as you mature, especially as you mature in Christ, you are to admit, hey, there's some things that I struggle with. I'm an evangelist, but there's things that I struggle with. Okay, I'm not perfect. None of us is. None of us are. But the thing is, a narcissist want everyone to believe that they're perfect. Number 4. The narcissist has this need or want to be in control. They like power. They like control. They like dominance. They like to manipulate. So therefore, you will often see them in positions of control, whether they are a CEO, a CFO. This is not saying that you haven't done a good job to work up to where you are now at that position. But the thing is, when you're dealing with narcissists, they can't stand to be a follower. They want to always be in control. So you will have these people in powerful positions. They may be your presidents. They may be your vice presidents. They may be your pastors and your elders. Yes, they always want to be seen. They want to be in control. And if they're not running things, then they have a problem with it. And you will often see narcissists clash with other leaders because they want to maintain that control. Number 5. The narcissists never want to be responsible unless it goes their way. So they never take responsibility for their action. They will often blame other people for the things that they do. They want to maintain this facade that they are perfect. They don't want you to show them or even highlight, hey, you need to work on this. Because oftentimes what narcissists would do, they will point out everyone else's flaws, but they will never put that mirror back on themselves. They will never self-reflect. The Bible tells us to let every man examine himself. And so therefore, a narcissist never examines themselves. They'll listen to a sermon, and the sermon is about everybody else in their eyes except for them. They will never say, okay, what do I need to apply for me to grow in God, or for me to be a better person? What do I need to do to change, the dynamics of relationships? Maybe I could be a better friend. Maybe I could be a better wife. Maybe I could be a better husband. Maybe I could be a better parent. No, they're always, well, this is for this person, that's for that person, but they never will apply it to themselves. Number 6. Narcissists lack boundaries. So therefore, they believe that everything belongs to them and they don't want to respect your boundaries. And therefore, you have to make sure that you maintain boundaries and demand that respect from them, because if they don't want to give it, then that means that that relationship is not going to work, because you have to have boundaries in order to have a healthy relationship. Do not let anyone break your boundaries. Number 7, narcissists have very little ability to empathize. They're very unempathetic people. They do not actually empathize with other people's feelings, other people's needs. They mimic it, but they don't actually have empathy. A lot of times they do not empathize with you. They actually will take joy in your discomfort, joy in your displeasure. Number 8. Narcissists perceive everything as a threat. Okay, if you have a friend, that friend is a threat. If you have a good job, that job is a threat. If you're doing well, that you doing well is a threat to them. Okay, so everything is perceived as a threat, as negativity, especially if they're on the unhappy train. Okay, chew, chew, chew. They do not want you to be able to chew anywhere. Chew, chew, chew. You might say, I'm going places, and they don't want you to go anywhere but downhill. Number 9. Narcissists make most of their decisions based on how they feel about themselves or about something. So they have unresolved issues. So everything that they look at, everything that they say, everything that they judge is basically warped because of their own mindset, the way that they think about things. They don't think about things normally. They don't think about things as an average person would. Their mindset, their way of thinking is absolutely warped. Have you talked to a narcissist and you wonder what in the world, it's because they have warped thinking. And that's why the Bible let us know, let this mind be in you that is in Christ Jesus. Okay, they need a actual repair of the mind, a reboot of their mind. Number 10, a narcissist personality is split. You might think that they have bipolar. One minute they're good, one minute they're not. One minute they're singing their praises, next minute they're pulling you down. They're blaming you for their bad behavior, and they're taking credit for the things that you do. And that is something narcissists, they're envious. If they can't take credit for something, then they're gonna put you down about it. If they can't say that you're the reason why, or they're the reason why you have succeeded, then they can't handle it. They will always want to take credit for whatever it is that you do, or you will find them coming out of a bag on any given day. Number 11, narcissists are constantly afraid of being ridiculed, rejected, or wrong. They struggle to trust people, and this is not your issue. If you haven't done anything to cause them to be distrustful, that's their personal issue. Don't take it up on yourself or whatever if you know that you're not the reason for it. They have their own demons that they are battling with. So they are afraid of rejection. They're afraid of being ridiculed. They're afraid of being wrong. And the thing is that no one likes rejection. No one likes to be ridiculed. Nobody wants to be wrong. But see, the thing is that the very thing that the narcissists hate to be done to them, they do it to other people. Okay? If you don't want to be ridiculed, don't ridicule somebody else. If you don't want to be rejected, don't reject someone else. If you don't want to be wrong about something, then make sure that you're doing what's right. Come on now. Number 12, narcissists typically deal with anxiety and typically project their anxiety onto others. So therefore, basically, whatever the issue is with the narcissist, low self-esteem or whatever case may be, they will project that onto other people. They will accuse you of being negative. They will accuse you of being unsupportive. They will accuse you of not being in their corner. They will accuse you. See, with a narcissist, you have to be very careful when you're dealing with a narcissist, because they will bring your self-esteem down. They will bring you down to a low point when in actuality, they're the ones with the problems. They're the ones that's dealing with low self-esteem. They're the ones that's dealing with issues that they need to get help for. Number 13, narcissists don't feel much guilt because they think they're always right. Okay, so narcissists will rather walk on coals. They would rather eat glass. They would rather climb Mount Everest and jump off without a bungee jump or whatever, and before they say I'm sorry. Sorry is normally not in the vocabulary of a narcissist. They want to feel as if they're always right. They will bury their insecurities but put it on you. They will bury their fears but make you seem fearful. They will bury their rejection but put it off on you. So therefore, you have to make sure that you guard your heart, your mind, your spirit when you're dealing with a narcissist, because the narcissist, at the end of the day, the narcissist is warped. Number 14, narcissists can't truly love or connect emotionally with other people because of their inability to understand feelings. Again, they lack empathy. They do not understand what other people are going through, nor do they try to understand what other people are going through. So therefore, you will find these people are very unempathetic. You do not want to take, if you're hurt about something, you could just be, I had a broker. You could just be, I had a breakup rather. You could be just lost your job or whatever. And the narcissist will secretly take joy in it. They are very unempathetic individuals. Last but not least, and let me go back to one thing. They cannot truly love. Narcissists do not know what love is. It's totally warped. Don't think that if you're dealing with a true narcissist, that they can really love you the way that you want them to love you. They don't know what love is. So therefore, their type of love is poison. Last but not least, narcissists don't have the capacity or motivation to communicate or work as a team. When you're trying to say, let's work together, let's come together, let's unite together, let's fellowship together, they don't have the ability to be able to do teamwork. They want to maintain power. They want to maintain control. And if they're not the one leading or doing the leading, they have a problem following other people. They have a problem following good leaders. Let me just say this. In order to be a good leader, you would have had to be a good follower. A good leader means that I need to follow well. Okay. So if I want to lead, I need to learn how to follow. And if you can't follow, then something is wrong, and you may be a narcissist. All right. That is our narc abuse no more moment. Oh, we had an impact. We had a lot of information in just that little bit of time. So I pray that today you have a wonderful Wednesday. This is your host, Dr. K.L. Rich. Until next time.